Hello guys, it's Lady Unohana here and I'll continue Ni no Kuni 2. So we will try to build a boat. I just visit Evermore to check out what's up there. There was a quest that I could give back if I'm correct. Yeah, tag to the spearing mother in Golpal. So let's go there very quickly and we will go back to build a boat. Golpal here. Okay, my bad. I need to activate this quest to see where I need to go exactly. Oh, you see, now I see where exactly I need to go. To the Dreaming Camel Inn. Okay, so let's talk with her. We defeat the monster that was attacking them. I mean the mother and the child. And they couldn't go to the next village. Okay, up there. Okay, let's start with them.
Hey.
We took care of that monster for you, madam. You won't need to go the long way around anymore. You did? Oh goodness, did you hear that, my darling boy? The road to Capstan is safe again. Hooray! Thank you, mister. You're a true hero. And your little friend too.
Hey!
I want to be like you someday. Do you have any advice for me? Let me see. The first thing you need to do is learn to use a sword. But the most important thing is that you do take good care of your mother. Golly, Roland really does remind me of father sometimes. Did you say something, Evan? Oh no, I was just thinking how lucky I am to have someone as dependable as you to look after me. You wouldn't have said that if you could have seen me at your age. Luckily, I'm older, wiser, and stronger now, and if I could put any of that to use in saving your world, all the hard work I put into coming this far will have been worthwhile. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I'll be counting on you, Roland. And I'll be counting on you. Oh, how sweet. Okay, we got a swordsman rope, thanks for that. Okay, let's see. A rope, so it should be here somewhere. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see the party. Okay, they're above the same level. I'm trying to keep them the same level. Do we have any side quests that we can make? Okay, Dreamer's Maze, Magnanimous, I haven't found this one. And Tight Fit Cover, I don't have idea where it is. Scary Winkles, Conflagra. It's a Skimrish. I have no idea this shroom. Okay. So let's go back to the main quest. So let's build a boat. Okay, let's go back to caprstan-upon-hull. to rescue the people of this village last time from Jelly Queen.
Oh!
Hey, you up, your majesty. The little bug safe and sound. You done caprstan-upon-hull, right, big favor, and then some. You should see him, righty. The kid is flipping animal. Clobber that thing that won't snatch up us lot at like it were not. Bash. Oh my god, what? Who are you calling kid, you sackless calf? This isn't some band from down the road. It's a king. King Evan of Earthlands. I owe you now.
Whoa!
Sure, a king and all at his age? But what's some king from over the island far away doing coming to rescue likes of us? We need shipbuilders, and Mr. Wright told us that the shipbuilders needed our help. So that's it, eh? Well, King Evan, it's a boat builder you need. You found your blokes. What you're after exactly? A nice fishing boat maybe? Or sumote to live in? We can do you a right good use boat if you need one. We need something big and hard wearing. We plan to sail around the world. Hydropolis first and then, well, who knows? Round flipping word, you say it like it now. We all hate to disappoint you, but you will not get an ocean going boat out of any of the wood we got around here. Not you will be needing sumat proper and wearing. The vase will soon wall up you to pieces otherwise. Hard wearing wood, I think we better go and speak with Nyal. He will know of something we can use, I'm sure. Will you know? Well, you'd best go ask your mate Nyal then, eh? Larus knows when you will have a word with him.
Oh, aye.
I do and all. We debt you a gratitude to be paying back. Okay, we got something new on the leaf book. Let's see. The charming charfinch. Yar, get a load of fine snap of charfinch and its fiery feather glory. If you ask me, it's more beautiful than even the fairies' pirates. Look at these bright red eyes and the flaming tail. This is truly a marvel. No one takes better pictures of a monster. Its magic fire makes its fearsome foe. And what we have here? Catch of the day. I confess I'm proud of myself today. It has been ages since I landed a catch this big. It is surely enough to feed everyone in the kingdom. Nice. Okay, we'll go to the throne room and ask Nyal about the wood. Okay. So back to the Evermore. Oops, here. Because Nyal is now in our kingdom. To the throne room. Okay, here is Nyal. Okay, we're explaining what's going on there. Hard-wearing timber, eh? I have an idea what you might be after. Reckon you could do a lot worse than an iron broth tree or 10. They grow over in the hardwoods there. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and get some. Aye, that you could, laddie, that you could, but you will not be waiting to go strolling in there unprepared, believe me.
Listen.
We blocked the path a while back. There is a problem, see? A dirty great beastie with fuses so short you would swear he deny even have one. And there's one other way of getting to these iron bow streets that going through this thing. That's about the size of it, yeah, aye. Oh, you'll be needing this. Bottle of thorn away spray. Nice. This wee magical concussion I like tea called thrown away. Anything spike you need getting rid of, this is your stuff. We peeled the path up with puff bursts. Oh, I remember there was something like that. I couldn't go through it. You will want tea spray of poofs or two that they clear the things out. A chemical that specifically targets spiky object. That seems unlikely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Niall. Come on, Roland. We'll set up to the forest right away. Sure, I remember that there was something like that in the forest of Niall. Okay, I need to go to the beginning of this dungeon. Yeah, we could save. Why not? Okay, let's save. And yeah, there was a block path there. If I remember, it was somewhere upstairs. Okay, there will be a lot of shrooms. Somewhere that way. I thought that I see something. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I remember that. I couldn't get through.
Oh my.
That means the poopers Niall was talking about. Yeah, they look pretty spiky to me. I think you must be right. He said just a poof or two, didn't he? Well, here we go. Okay, you spray. And they disappeared. Good job, Niall. They disappeared just like that.
Wow.
Wow, they really did. That's some pretty niche product. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we need to go other way. Let's see what we have here. Okay, there is a connecting. I think I was there, yeah. Because I couldn't get through the spike, so. Okay, where should we go? Here. Okay, we need to go right, so let's go first here. Oh, let's see what we have here. Some items. And a dead end here. Okay. No treasure chest. Okay, so let's go the way we should. Okay, a lot of monsters. Okay, I need to watch out for this. Okay, that's all. Let's take the items we have here. Okay, we need to go. We can go here. And there is a chest. With Sorroway. Okay, we'll use our ability, yeah. Quicken growth spell. Okay. A verdant crystal. Okay. Need to go right, I believe. So let's go left.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you little. Some shoes. We got it there. Let's go that way. There is a chest. With 6 sensor. Okay, I don't want to go to the place where we need to go.
Careful, everyone.
Oh, you little. Another shoes and pendants. Okay, if we go that way. Okay, we can try. Okay, let's check it out what we have here. Okay, dead end. Okay, I will check also the other way that I skipped there. The other path. Here's a little shortcut. Oh, I miss an item I haven't seen. Yeah, we haven't been here. So I thought here is the main path. Let's see what we have here. Okay, there is a chest. Ooh, with songbook number 14. Okay, this path or this path to know. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there is something big here. Level 32. We should be able to kill it. Oh, there's a Higgledy stone. Oh, you little. Oh, there's someone left. Okay, here we got a Higgledy stone. What do you need? It's talking about the prism. The proper evil ones, all dark and moody and that. This one have green light. Let's give him a clear one. I don't know if it's evil. Yeah, nothing happened. Let's try the other one, but I don't think so. Probably need the other one. Unfortunately, we cannot take it. And if we go that way, there is a big guy there. Yeah. This big guy is here. Okay, let's check out what is that way. Nothing much. I wasn't sure if I was up there. Okay, there's a chest. I knew it. Oh, with Wizard Twinkly Tonic. Let's see. Okay, it's here. I got a better one now. Okay, so I think that now we can go to the place where the quest is showing us to go. I will go that way. Yeah, I will do it that way.
Come on!
Okay, they're back here. Okay, and that's all. Okay, where we need to go? Here. Okay, we need to use a spell. Okay, there is a save. So that means there will be some battle here. And a war point. Let's save just in case. Of course.
Flippin' heck!
Cricky, they are the biggest tree I've ever seen in my life.
Oi!
Ah, and mighty sturdy too by the looks of them.
Tidy!
This will make a bow that they can take a proper battering man. Tidy. And we didn't come across the monster Niall mentioned after all. Lucky us. I wouldn't celebrate too soon. It could be out there anywhere. And here we have. What's this time? A Yeti? Zach, doughty defender of the toughest of timbers.
You ready for this? Take that!
Let's see. Whoa! Okay, better watch out for this guy. What he's doing. Should I be afraid? Ooh. Oh, now he had some elemental. What? It feels like Kirin now in Monster Hunter. We also do those tracks of lightning. Where is he? Oh, here.
I need your help!
Okay, I better go out of his. Ooh. Oh, now Kirin mode. Just a little more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the blighter badge.
Yes!
Now we can finally get our hands on that wood. We better head over to Capstan and tell Ketch and the others we're ready them to get started. We got something new on the leaf book. Let's see what we have here. A windy cloudbuster. So it's something for Roland. Oh, it's pretty nice. Okay, let's see what we have new on the leaf book. Treasure Time Part 2. Take a good look. Do you recognize this place? If you do, should you get down there as fast as your legs can carry you? Because I hidden a little something there that the first person to find is welcome to keep happy hunting. That's for sure in the forest of Niall, but no idea where exactly. Master Pignash has changed. Ever since the truth was revealed at this trial, Master Pignash has changed. When he announced he would continue in his role as the Grand High Ruler, there was uproar, but now I'm glad that he is still our ruler. Yes, you speak the truth. Thank God that the trial took place. And we saw that one. Okay, can I do something more here? I cannot jump there. It's a close area here. Okay, I would try to go down there. Okay, we can save and heal, by the way. Alright. There must be something down there.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Come on!
Oh, you little. It looks like a shiny tree or something like that. Oh, here's that end. Why they respawn so quickly? We need to go that way? Yeah. Okay, believe it's somewhere down there.
Leave this to me. I need your help.
Some kind of sword we get. There was a mushrooms like that. Let me see this picture. Yeah, there was a mushroom and there's those shining things on the trees. There are those shining trees. Here is not sure it's up there or down there. It's a matter of perspective or here are those trees. There must be a little stone or something between them. It could be somewhere around here. It looks like. Looks like here. Yeah? This is the spot. And that was the thing I found there. Here in those mushrooms. I hide a little something there that the first person to find is welcome to keep. I believe so. Oh, there is something here. A pendant of plaque. Okay, that is the thing. No one is going to find this. I found it. Okay, I was going to check out. Okay, we got some nice sword here. Let's give it to Roland. Let's change this one with this one. Now it will be nice. Here nothing changed. Those shoes. Okay, the worst one. Pendant plug. Magic defense boost when HP low. Oh, I forgot to change the pendant for Evan. I'll give you this one. Okay, I think it's nothing much left here. We need to go and tell Kay that you managed to get hold of some iron. Okay, so back to Capstan. And let's talk with this guy.
Whoa!
What did you say? You bought a load of quality timber from the forest of Nyal? God, you're one you are, lad. There's only right good wood comes from over that way. I can't wait to ever go on it. Don't worry about fetching in that. All part of service. Hey. Right, you bunch of bun-idle beggars. Let's get move on, shall we? We have a log or two to be shifting. Alright.
And just like that,
nice.
Evan had found himself the finest boat builders in all the land, and some timber worthy of their expert attention. Eager to get to work after their recent ordeal, the men of Capstan set about putting together a ship fit for a king. And before long, a magnificent vessel that no wave could hope to topple was all but ready to set sail.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Oh my!
This is really ours?
Blimey!
Wow, it's amazing. I love it. Good, it means we'll be able to set the sail for Hydropolis soon.
All right.
Your Majesty, meant lads were wondering, why not you bother if we decide we wanted to go and live with you over in Evermore, would we? Really? Building this beauty put love of the craft right back in us. We have a few more like this in us if we'll give it means to make them. And besides, you don't know the first thing about boats. You only go letting this and run to wreck and ruin without us to look after it there. I suppose you're right. If you would be really like to join us, we'll be ever so happy to have you. That's lucky, cause I don't think you'll be welcoming us back now we're up and jump ship. Okay, so Cash is now citizen of Evermore. She's all set to set sail. Well, nearly. We'll have to take her out for a test run and make a few final tweaks yet.
Flippin' heck!
What? So we can go off on our voyage right away then? Sorry lass, she'll need a final bit and bob doing before she's ready for the off. Since we have some time on our hands, best put affairs in order while we'll have the chance, eh? Yeah, let's head back to Evermore and plan our next move.
Alright!
Okay, so back to Evermore. Maybe I should do the side quests meanwhile. So what kind of place is Hydropolis? Do they have nice food? It's a nation built on the ocean where merfolk and humans live side by side, and it's ruled over by a queen named Nira, or something like that. Nira. As for food, I believe the fish is very good this time of year.
Blimey!
You know everything, don't you? Just how to read, that's all. I'm really looking forward to adding another nation to our union, and I shall be interested to see how other kingdoms are ruled too. I still have so much to learn. That's why I like to hear.
Hey up!
Why you have no pants? Your Majesty, she is fielding out and ready to set sail. We'll launch over by the coast nearby. All you have to do is climb aboard and get going.
Yes!
That's a wonderful news, Catch! Thank you so much! And put your pants on. Alright everyone, it's time to take a voyage to Hydropolis. Okay, so now we can sail. Okay, we have something new on the leaf book. Let's see. The glittering lights on the waves as the sun sinks beyond the sea is a sight to fire the imagination. Indeed, I was so inspired by the natural beauty of Hydropolis that I wish to move here. Sadly, there are strict laws that prevent new arrivals from settling here. Take a look at this. Have you ever seen a bigger boat? It's made from iron both trees, so nothing going to sink in a million years. Hydropolis, here we come. Ale, you find no finer boat. There's no finer wood neither. There's not quite like iron boat. I'm happy to hear you. Oh no. The hardwoods, the dirty great beastie that has been lurking by the iron groves has finally been sent packing. Ain't not the moment too soon. Now we can go into deepest parts of woods whenever we please. Though anyone in the right mind would want to is beyond me. Okay, but still. There was a few quests. Like this, defeat is Magnamus and Tidefield Cavern and Conflagra. My bad, sorry. Will I see where it is? Eider Downs. Okay, it's somewhere down there. Let's do it very quickly before we start to more that way. This is this big thing there. Oh, I see. What's level it? It's this big thing there. Okay, we can fight with you. Why not?
What's this?
And we're done. Let's see, I was checking that if I remember. Ooh, 22, why not?
Come on! I'm counting on you. I need your help.
Okay, now magic is working against him, if I remember correctly. Oh, you little. Better use something. Oh,
I'm counting on you.
there's another one? Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, 5 strong. So strong, so much power. Wow. Okay. Oh, that was for a newbie. Okay. There was one more. This one. Scarwinkles. I believe that we will buy it somewhere. Taverna Calamar, I believe that it's somewhere in Hydropolis or something like that. Schemerish battles, no. And this Conflagra, maybe we will find this one too. Where is that on the map? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Let's see where this Conflagra is. Okay, I think here will be the quickest way to do that. I'm doing that because we will have 3 more citizens thanks to that. There's a schemerish here, as you can see. I probably should do that, but I don't feel it. Okay, the side quest. Somewhere that way. Can I jump there? That wasn't a good idea to go here. 'Cause I need to go through those lands here. Okay, there will be... Oh, it's probably there. There's a big manticore there. Maybe that's the thing. No, there's... Yeah, blue chest, but still I cannot open the blue chest. Oh, there is something there. It's a blue chest nearby. How to get there? Oh, from other side. As you can see, I still cannot open it. What level do you have? I will maybe save before I try this one. Alright. Let's try it. Conflagra. Ooh. Let's heal a bit.
Say your prayers. I need your help. I'm counting on you. Your help!
Oh, better heal.
I'm counting on you. I need your help.
Just a little bit. Oh, okay. Bulwark Bruges. Okay, so there was one more quest, I believe. A newbie. Oh, this one. Okay. It was somewhere, yeah, up from the labyrinth place. So we need to go that way. Okay, is this labyrinth thing? Oh, there's a chest here. Close range ring. By the way, do we have something new there? Slightly improves physical magic defense. Okay, why not? Okay, doesn't look that crimson axe, but it's worse than the one he got now. Okay, so let's go find this cave, and that will be the last, I think, side quest for now. And we will go sail. Milk chew. Of course, I'll go to this chest up there. Oh, there's even a blue one. There will be probably a spell again to open the blue ones. Oh, a magic muffler. Let's see. Slightly improves magical defense. Okay. We almost here. Almost there. There is some cave there. Should I check the area here? Is there something interesting here? There should be a chest there. But I don't see any. Okay. Let's go to this cavern. Tight fit cavern. But yeah, this map is really huge. Oh, there is a chest up there. Ooh. Like to go first around. Okay, let's fight with him first. More time. Oh, what? Okay. I should probably stay away from his range.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, I better give Tani something there. Alright. We got level ups. Five angel tears. Nice. Course, you weren't wrong about the monster being a nuisance, huh? The kids on the old fogies wouldn't stand a chance against that rotter. I'm sure Hoiden will be happy to know that I won't be troubling her people anymore. Now we just need to persuade her that I'm not the Golden Warrior. Why do you want to go and do the thing like that, man? It's pretty tidy a little moniker, if you ask me. I'd rather be known as the King of Evermore. Yeah, happily ever after and all that. Fair dues was worth a try. Let's see what we have in this cave. Nothing much. Only a Higledy stone, let's see. Give me what I like. It's talking about the wool, the proper tough stuff. Well durable. Fine red wool. It feels like good against the skin. Sweet little present. Hard wearing. Let's try this one. Okay, that's the one. The Higglyhead inside come flying out. Flammable. Okay, we got a new Higgledy on our side. Too bad that we have only 4 of them. I'm not sure which one we should have. Okay, so we got all of the things. So let's go back to Golpow. There will be three guys to take to give them the quests. And they should probably join Evermore. And then we can go and sail. Okay, first let's go here. I don't know, I always when I see this guy, especially from behind, it reminds me the cartoon. It was Wolf and the Rabbit, but it was a Russian cartoon. And this wolf always have, maybe not always, but he have a pink blouse like that and black hair.
Hello.
We took care of that master, Hoidan. I knew it. I knew the Golden Warrior would save us. Oh yes, about this Golden Warrior thing. I'm not actually...
Hello there.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I hear that there was a young lady looking for me. Is that you, perhaps? Oh, are you? You must be the real Golden Warrior. Some call me by the name, yes, but I prefer Yappy. Grandiose nicknames are being of a general of the army of Golpow. Hoidan, I'm sorry I didn't make the clear eager on you, but I'm not the Golden Warrior. He is. Blonde hair, pointy ears. Oh! Is that true? Are you the master of a military matters? The man who has emerged unscathed from countless brutal battles? The one whose benevolence knows no bounds? I would not go that far, but yes, it does seem that I might be the one are you seeking. Not that it seems my service are required any longer. Golpow thanks you, King Evan. My apologies that I could not assist you in your hour of need, I shall make my way to your neighborhood right away. I shall do everything that I can to ensure that the victims of the monster rampage recover from their ordeal. Oh, thank you so much. I cannot believe it. What a foolish error to make, and jumping to the wrong conclusion, I put you in a terrible danger. And what is more, I failed to recognize you as a king of Evermore. You are the one who is building a great new nation, yes? Oh, you hear of what we've been doing? That's wonderful. But all is well that ends well. Our people are safe, and it's all thanks to you. I am in your debt, King Evan. Allow me to come to your kingdom and do what I can in return. Of course, Hoyden, we'll be very happy to have you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got a new citizen, Hoyden. Okay, great. And there are 2 more. Wrong button. This guy. Okay, he's not so far. Here he is.
Hey!
We did it! We defeated Magnanimous! Really? Thank you! Then I suppose I must come to your kingdom and continue my training as a weapon maker if you will still have me. We'd love to. I'm sure your weapons will be ever so useful. We'll be counting on you, newbie.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hearing such words give me great encouragement. And thank you also, sir. Do not mention it, my boy. Just make sure to become a fine weapon maker, you hear? Okay, we got another citizen. And there's one more quest here. There was one more, or there were only 2 of them? There was Newbie, this cave. Oh, maybe there was only 2 of them. Oh. This is mazes, carrying, schemerish. This is schemerish too. Maybe this one. Tales of Daring Do. Okay, let's see.
Whoa!
Surely not. Surely you have not defeated the smoke-shrouded fiend. We have indeed. It wasn't easy, but we managed in the end. Wonderful, simply wonderful. You clearly boast the heart and soul of a true warrior, the indefatigable spirit that seeks out greater and greater challenges, mightier though foes to smite, higher summits to scale. Yours is a true path, the one true path. You forgive me. I cannot maintain the charade any longer. Everything I have told you has been a lie. And much as I enjoy being looked upon with awe and admiration, the truth is that I deserve nothing of the sort. I am terrified of all forms of confrontation. I have not a horrible bone in my body. I am utterly worthless. Oh, well, I don't think that's exactly true. If you were really scared of confrontation, you would never have told us about Conflagra and asked us to go and defeat her. You're kind to try and draw positives of my cowardice. Not only are you strong of body, you are a gentle of heart. To tell the truth, I have always thought myself to be a little dwarf. This is no doubt why I turned to telling such tall tales. But you have shown me the error of such foolishness. You have a bright future ahead of you, I'm certain of it. You might even prove yourself to be mightier warrior than the one I imagine myself to be. Oh, I don't know about that. I have high hopes for you, young man. All I ask you that you return here and tell me of our adventures one day. Would you do that for me? Oh, of course. Excellent. Then I wish you all the very best. Oh, no, the city isn't here. Okay, and that's all, I believe. From what I saw there. Yeah, there are the mains, schemerish. Those three schemerish there? It looks like. Okay, so we need to go to the boat which is next to the Evermore. If I saw correctly. So let's go there. I will put those citizens in buildings. We can take those. Have new citizens there. And native newborn to the capstan that help boost the work at the shipyard. Explorers Guild and the newbie will be weapon related works. Okay. Okay, we finish here the research. There's something more there. Efficient, improves efficiency, making armor accessory cost down by 20%, improves technique, boosting quality of armor. Let's go with this one. Okay, newbie will be nice here. And I cannot level up this facility and put on some research. Okay, let's complete this one. Okay, Hoyden is suitable here. Verdant Farm. Fish Market. She was born for being from capstan that can be help boost work at the shipyard. Shipbuilder, so there will be some facility there to build a ship. Let's level up, why not? Ooh, nice. Kingdom level up, evermore has grown in size and new developments are available. Let's see. Listen to music. Okay. Dimensional the hubs with mazes. Branching lumberyard. Spreading lumberyard. Sage saloon. Distillery. Bazaar. Oh, shipyard. Okay, this one. Oh, we need the King's Guild there. I used all of them. Okay, what's here? What's this big thing? Aranella Square. Building and improving this greatly increase influence. Okay. That's a lot. Mining combat number 3, number 2. Oh my. A lot of that. Medium market garden. Whew. That's really a lot. Okay, I don't have a king gilder, so let's leave the way it is. Got something on the leave book. We have got new castle walls up and the place is starting to seem like a proper kingdom. Now to get to the training ground looking a little more presentable. Oh, and I know the boss is angry for a nice tower to unwind in too. Har. You're the one who wants to tower, Gnabish. The check through the crows me mind. Okay, and I saw this one. Oh, we got some new side quests, by the way. Thank you, King Evan. I'm very glad indeed that you invited Fido to move to our kingdom. We have made a vow to help each other to become the very best craftspeople we can be. That sounds wonderful. I'm sure you'll inspire each other enormously. At the very least, it will encourage us not to let ourselves be outdone by one another. However, there are still a number of weapons I still lack the confidence to attempt to make. Bows, especially my grandmother, never had the time to teach the secrets of bowcraft before she passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. What about if you were to look at the work of other bowyers? Might that help you to gain confidence? Grandmother always said that it's from the work of the greatest craftspeople that we learn to be great craftspeople ourselves. Yes, I think that might help a lot. Well, I better go and find a good example to work with then, hadn't I?
Thanks.
You would do that for me, Your Majesty? Oh, how kind! If I could have a hybrid bow of grade 5 or higher to emulate, it would be most helpful. No problem. Once I found what you need, I'll bring it to you right away. A hybrid bow of a grade 5 or higher.
Excuse me?
I don't think that I have one. I see there's a quest here.
Hi.
Oh, King Evan, I'm very glad that you decided to ask Newbie to move here. We have made a vow to help each other out. He's saying the same thing. That sounds wonderful. It is exactly the motivation I needed in order to push myself to make yet better armor for everybody. Speaking of which, there was something I hope we might discuss. What is it, Fido? Chingis came to see me recently and asked me to make some improvements to his unit's armor. They are in fact long overdue. The equipment they have been using until now is in a very pure state of repair indeed. Unfortunately, their armor is a type I have not encountered before, and I suspect the war will take quite some time, unless I can get my hands on a certain item. I was wondering if you might be able to provide me with a suit of iron armor of a grade 5 or higher. I should prove the perfect template on which to base my alternation to Chingy's men's armor. You see, this would dramatically speed up the process. Alright, I'll bring you one as soon as I can. Thank you, King Evan. That would be a great help. Okay, so we need an armor and a bow. Oh, we have a waterproof armor. Okay. About to have this one. Oh, I see. How interesting. Thank you, King Evan. Now I know exactly what alternation need to make Chingy's armor. Wonderful. It will be relieved to know your purple protect out there. Indeed, it will. As you know, I could never be the soldier that my grandfather wanted me to be. That has caused me great shame, and I have sought to avoid him as a result. But as my skill as an armor grows, so does my belief in my own worth to this kingdom. As a child, I hope you'll be able to pluck up the courage to see your grandfather soon. I'm sure he will be very proud of you. Thank you, King Evan. To hear you say this means a great deal to me. Okay, we got a red priest. Maybe I can do this thing.
Excuse me?
Okay, let's activate this quest. It really works weird that I need to activate the one. Then I can talk with him.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Okay, I don't have a hybrid bow. There are more of side quests? Yeah, there's one more there. Oh dear, I wish I knew a bit more about wood. Is everything alright, Muriel? Not really, Your Majesty. I've got a bit of dilemma on my hands, to be honest. You see, my alpacas told me that the fence surrounding their enclosure keeps giving them splinters. Poor little things. Of course, I said I would repair it for them. But the truth is, I have no idea what material to use. I mean, is there a kind of wood that won't give them splinters? I would say that some fine-grained lumber should do the trick. Gosh, that sounds ideal. How much do you think you will need, Muriel? Let me think. It's not very big fence. Some 5 logs would be probably enough.
Alright.
5 logs of fine-grained lumber. Alright, that should take long to rustle up. Oh, you mean you're going to go and fetch them for me? Thank you, Your Majesty. That would be just wonderful. Okay, let's see if I got... Okay. I got one of the 5 of them. Okay. Okay, I change. Oh, he got this one. Let's see, a party. Let's change a quest to the main one. Okay, so let's go to the Hydropolis. Let's go out of the kingdom. Now it's a very big area now. It's not so easy to go out. There was a boat outside, if I'm correct. Here it is.
All together now!
All aboard, looks like it, eh? Tidy. Alright, time to set sail for seas unknown. Hoist the rudder, swap the mainsail, we're off. Okay, and we have a little tutorial. You can access your ship via the field map, and once aboard you will be able to sail the seas wherever you please, and even the odd river or two as well. To disembark, simply approach the coast and press X. However, please be aware that you won't be able to do so near cliffs and certain other obstacles. And if you ever use the travel spell to jump to a trapdoor, don't worry, your boat will be brought to the nearest bit of the coast for your convenience. Oh, that's very good. That's very, very good. I see a monster there. Where we need to go? Okay, we are somewhere here, near this thing there. Okay. Oh, there are some items even there. Oh, swayweed, we need that for some quest there. I don't know if I should attack those, or they will attack me.
Watch your backs!
Oops. Some sword we got there. Let me see very quickly. Oh, something good. Cool longsword and a roaring sword. Okay, I will take this one. Maybe I will give Roland, because his swords are really bad. Slight chance of freezing enemies. Make critical hit slides more likely. Okay, I will give him this one. And I will give Evan this one. Okay, that will be nice. Okay, let's sail. Where we need to go? That way. Okay. There are more of them now. Oh, some nice bow we got there. Oh, now mine. My spells work against this iron slime. Let's call it that way. Oh, there was a bow, now I remember. Oh, okay, I made them the better one. Okay, we need to go that way. It's pretty quick sailing that way. Ooh.
Watch this!
A Vivarium. Some pendant there was. I was trying to get to this guy. Oh, and some... Oh, hybrid bow. So maybe that's for the quest. Oh, something new. Prove physical defense slightly boosts dark resistance. Sure, I will give it to Evan. And the other one I will give to Roland, maybe. Okay, we need to go that way. Okay.
Watch this!
Piece of cake. Okay, we need to go that way. Okay, I understand that we need to go through this. Or maybe not. Hydropolis. This is here. A new town. Oh yeah, and our awesome boat. Ship, I should say. Thought there would be a boat, but we have a ship. And this big eye there? A bit creepy. Here we are at last. Hello, Hydropolis. It's ever so pretty, and the weather is lovely and warm. Oh, lovely, my eye. I never been so seasick in all my days. Oh, poor Batu. An unfamiliar vessel. Inform Archon Linder right away.
Yes.
Yes, sir, with all haste.
All right.
We better think of the best way to approach Queen Neri. A pretty gift or two from back home and a few sweet words do the job nicely enough, I wager. Really? I can't help thinking it won't be quite that simple. Well, let's not curse it by getting all miserable, shall we? I'm sure she'll be a very nice woman who will be happy to have a chat with us. Yeah. Oh, that's the queen, I understand. Ooh.
I will never understand why the people love you so, Leander. Weak, insipid man. But love you they do. Without you, I would be nothing. That is what they whisper, is it not?
Without you, our nation would be nothing, Your Majesty. I, above all others, know this. But the people cannot know this. Foreign powers cannot know this. If they did...
If they did? Then what, exactly?
Then your life would be in danger. Malign forces would plot your downfall. This is the way of power. So I put myself forward. If the people see me, deal with me, they can only become discontented with me, can only wish to harm me.
Okay, we get it.
So all that you do for your queen. You would give your life for her without a moment's hesitation, yes?
Not without reason, Your Majesty. But if it might prolong your life for a single second, that would be reason enough. Such a death would bring honor upon me.
Oh, sorry.
Insipid you may be, but you are occasionally amusing.
You are too kind, Your Majesty.
Love is in the air. Well, you wish to see me?
Yes.
Yes, Your Majesty. A ship has arrived from a foreign land. It's a vessel unknown to us, but most likely it brings travelers or perhaps traders. Is that so? Well, whoever they are, they must obey the word of the law. There will be no exceptions. Is that understood? Not a single infraction can be tolerated. Not one. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
By all means.
Perfectly, Your Majesty. She doesn't look for a really kind woman there. Right though, let's have us a little stroll around and see what we can see, shall we? Yes, let's.
Hey there.
Let us know when you're ready for the of Your Majesty. Take your time, enjoy the sights. That's the fine old town and no mistake. We'll be ready to set sail whatever you need us. You have fun now, har. I see that there's something here. What do we have here? Oh, I cannot talk with this fisherman.
Hey!
Oh, you're a visitor here, I believe, from a distant kingdom? Tell me, what sort of hunting takes place there? Okay. Let's see from... It looks really nice. Oh, there's a statue. Looks really, really nice. You see there's something here. Oh, I cannot jump there. Okay, I see there's a main quest here.
Okay.
Not a day go by without a new fishing restriction from Archon Leander. I cannot understand it. Everyone knows that chopper waters are where the biggest catches are landed. Okay, there's a boat. And there will be a casting. You, stop right there. All foreign visitors to Hydropolis must undergo questioning before being permitted entry. Firstly, state your purpose here. Have you come simply to visit or to trade perhaps? We travel here from Evermore, a new country in the Heartlands. We'd like to request an audience with Queen Nerea. I have heard of no such nation, and the Queen offers audience to no one. It would seem that your journey has been wasted.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Something tells me news of our illustrations kingdom hasn't spread too far just yet. Well, it will have soon. They will be signing our praises from the rooftops next time we are in the town, you will see.
Excuse me.
Next, you must swear to abide by the 4 pillars of the law.
Oh.
4 pillars? What are they? Pillar 1. It is strictly forbidden to harm one's fellow man. Pillar 2. It is strictly forbidden to ascend to any of the high places of Hydropolis. Pillar 3. Sickness is strictly forbidden. What? And Pillar 4, the last and the most important, love is absolutely and completely forbidden under any circumstances. So there is no love in the air.
What?
Wait. What did you say? That's crazy. To the people of Hydropolis, it's nothing of the sort. There is no greater crime than to love. As long as you are the guest here, you will remember this on pain of the most severe punishment. That will be all. No love here. So much for stalling up with a gift or two for old Queenie. I'll wagger she's warm with her welcomes as our friend. We still don't know a whole lot about her. If we're going to do this right, we'll need to learn more. Then there's only one thing for it. Yes, come on, let's explore the town. I'm sure someone will be able to help us. Okay, I see there's a war point here.
Hello there.
I don't know why, but the sight of the ocean always makes me want to sing.
So,
This bridge is off limits, I'm afraid, which is a shame. It's such wonderful sea views to offer. I'm sure it would prove a popular spot with tourists were it open to them, so I cannot go there. This way leads to the higher grounds. It is forbidden to climb to high places here in Hydropolis, and the view of the ocean from up there is beautiful indeed. Such a shame. Okay, so I cannot go there. It's close. Everything looks so very appetizing. I fear I shan't be able to decide what to cook this evening. Oh, I understand you fully. We have a little to celebrate of late, and those no need of gowns and dresses. I have so much beautiful clothes and it's all going to waste.
yeah.
Dining out is a great threat, but only if it's done in moderation. Overdone is nothing but a waste of guilders. So sorry, young fellow, but I'm busy. Their weapons don't make themselves, you see. If you're looking to place an order, it will have to wait. I am all booked up. We have an inn here.
Yes?
The people of Hydropolis are extremely hygienic. It stands to reason given that sickness is illegal. Many visitors from other kingdoms find our rules excessively harsh, but what they fail to understand is that each one of us is the result of careful deliberation on the part of Queen Neria. If you say so. I can go down here. Oh. There are some boats here. Okay, there is a shop or inn.
Hey there.
Oh, we can buy something there. Far away. Cures this user of the frozen. Sure. And strictly sharp reasoning said to taste. Let's buy like 2 of them.
See you.
Okay, we talk with everyone here. We cannot go to the left side. Because it's closed. Okay, so we can only go here.
Oh, yes.
Another glorious day. My laundry will be dry in no time at all.
Hello.
This entranceway leads to a small pub that often used by the people staying at the inn. Okay, so here's the inn. What do we have here? A Roland's journey. Let's see. Hydropolis is what we would call a police state. The queen has her people under 24/7 surveillance and pretty much everything is banned, even love. If I didn't know better, I would say she had issues. We had some strange loves back home, but nothing came close to this. Okay, what do we have here?
Welcome.
What do you have here? Oh, we can buy some food.
What will it be today? Please come again.
I understand that we need to go here. Oh, you need to go to the free places there. Okay, there's some armory. Let's see what you have there. Spear is pretty nice. Let's buy one. Oh, it's better than the one I have. Okay. And those sea breeze sandals. Okay.
I have a wide range of items. Oh, please come again.
Okay, I see that we need to go to the to the right, to the left, and to the middle.
Hello.
I consider myself a collector of rare and precious treasure of the sea. My favorite is undoubtedly commonly coral.
Oh, yes.
Visitors to Hydropolis are inevitably charmed by the beauty of the ocean that surrounds it. It stands the reason, I suppose. Okay, let's unlock this warp point. Do we have something here?
Hey there.
Do you know what love is for? Do you know why love is forbidden here? It is because it changed people, both for better and for worse. Those who say Queen Nera knows nothing of love are very far from the mark, I suspect. Okay.
Yes.
Do not wonder at the number of our rules and regulations, wonder at the reason for their making. Behind each lies a sound and just a reasoning. They are brainwashed, really. A lovely place, isn't it? This Hydropolis electric and the sun reflecting of the sea. It's more dazzling than any diamond, if you ask me. Okay, I cannot talk to this girl. Oh, I cannot go through it. Can only check the view from here.
Good day to you.
Siren rest. Nah, I'm not. Don't wanna rest.
Oh, hello there.
You're a visitor here from a distant land, are you not? Then you must have been surprised when you heard of all our very particular laws. I can assure you that we local folk are equally baffled. That would appear to be no rhyme or reason behind most of them. We are merely victims of a Queen Nera's whims. The love forbidding love is surely the most ridiculous of all. We Hydropolitans have a longer tradition of proposing to our intended ones with an engagement ring made from commonly coral. What will become of this tradition now? No one knows what motivates the queen. Oh my god! No one knows what motivates the queen, and we live in a constant fear of what outlandish edict might be passed next. And as for Archenlander, well, the way she treats him is nothing short of disgrace. Yeah, we saw it. Okay, so I checked the right side. Let's go to the left side. And then we will go to the middle. Is there something here? Not really. there's another. Oh, there's a
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Swift Solutions. Let's take tasks. Oh, there's a lot of them. I haven't been there for a long time. Oh, we can only have 12 of them. Okay. Okay, both are the same stats. Sorry. Okay, let's take this. Let's take this. This one. Okay, that's the close one. Okay, let's complete the one I have there. Okay, that's some jump scare you. Yeah, that's the quest that you can take from this guy. I forgot to do it when I was on a gold pal. Yeah, I'm collecting a lot of items. And yeah, I have those tokens of gratitude, and thanks to that I can scout the new citizens. Okay, I will just take this one.
Oh, by the way.
Oh yeah, I can go to Gold Pal later. Oh, they are here. Okay. That's the main quest, the side quest, and those are the quests from this Swift Solutions. Blue prism, pancakes, dumplings. Okay. Selfies. Obtain a sea-swell spear. Maybe I can buy it. A rat chopper. Looms of bony bits. Okay, there's a couple things to do.
Hi.
Tourists, welcome to Hydropolis. We have words for verities. You will not leave empty-handed, I can assure you. However, you will do well to be aware of our many rules and regulations. You would not wish to spoil your holiday by failing fall of our local laws.
Hey.
Are you a visitor here, young man? Then allow me to introduce one of the very finest sights in the Hydropolis, the Eye. Be warned, it is strictly forbidden to have any form of quarrel in the vicinity of the Eye. The guards are very watchful for such transgressions. Yeah, we saw this creepy eye. Okay, there is a way to the middle, but we want to go that way.
Hi.
It's our duty as a guard to patrol the streets of Hydropolis and ensure that no one is breaking any rules. Okay.
Wow!
Oh my goodness, your hair is as golden and glowing as the sun itself. I'm truly envious. Okay, where should we go? We need to go to the left side. Please, I'm busy. Speak to me when my work is done. Oh, this is this big fish there that we see in the leaf book.
Hey!
You there, you must not talk to Master Glacius. He's engaged in a very important work. I don't want to. Sibylla has asked you for a number of favors, it seems. I must thank you for being so helpful to her. I must confess I had no idea that she was such fine cook, nor that she had such kindly disposition. Any man would be lucky to have her. Okay, here's another portal.
Oh!
I was not staring at anyone, not at all. Okay. This is the place that is forbidden, I understand. That was locked from the other side. Or maybe not.
Hello.
I'm Proteus, a crafter of fine jewelry. Sadly, my sister has relieved me of the jewels I need in order to ply my trade. It's a pretty big city. There's a little guy here. Oh, it's a girl? No, guy. It is a most wonderful sensation to be submerged in the salty embrace of the ocean, unless one has a cut on one's body, of course, in which case it can be rather painful. Okay. There's someone painting.
Huh?
Is there anything you require from me? Fisherman. It's pretty cool that you can go on this. You can go through this water here. What do we have here? Nothing much. Okay, I understand that I cannot climb on this. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we are in this part. Okay, I cannot jump there. Okay, let's check out now this place.
Welcome.
We can buy here. Oh, this is Taverna Calamari. I need those. Let's buy. We'll do some dishes thanks to that.
Do you require anything else? Come again.
What is up there? Oh, berries? this is the big fish that we see on the leaf book, that's for sure. There is one guy only here.
Yeah.
You would do well not to underestimate the city guard. They have eyes everywhere. Nothing escapes them. Nothing. Several of my acquaintances have been thrown into prison after being caught breaking the law when they were certain that no one was watching. I do not understand how they do it, but the guard seems to be able to sniff out wrongdoing whatever and whenever it takes place. It is although they have a sixth sense. Some claim that Archenlander has wondrously acute hearing, and that is how he knows of everything that happens in the kingdom at the moment it happens. But surely that cannot be true. Okay. And let's move to the middle. Who's that?
Yeah.
It is we guards who are primarily charged with keeping Hydropolis safe. Through Archenlander has also known to patrol the streets from time to time. Can I go there? No, of course. Forgive me, friend, but beyond here lies higher ground, and it's forbidden to visit the high place of Hydropolis. Archenlander himself gave me the strictest orders to permit no one to pass, and the Archen's words is law. Law. Okay. Many people complain about the strict rules which govern our every action, but who wishes to climb up to head-spinning heights anyway? It's hardly an imposition. Okay, we need to go to this Cardia Square. Do I remember a bard with a magnificent lengthy name? By the gods, how could I ever forget him? I love him from the moment I laid eyes upon him. I still see... she loving him? But love is... a restrict here. I still see his face so very clear whenever I close my eyes, but his name I found impossible to recall. How's business? Yes, that was in middle somewhere, but the rest escapes me. Okay, we got some people. What we have here? Guilders. Star salt, oak berries.
Hi.
I'm a Hydropolis premier marine biologist. The current topic of my research? I'm afraid that is very closely guarded secret. If you say so. Okay. Let's check it out, this area. There are two girls. Life is so terrible, duel without love. Why must Queen Neri forbid it?
Hey.
Please do not speak so loudly, the gods will hear us. Truly beautiful men have an aura that is unlikely that of ordinary people. It glows like a beacon, filling the eye of the beholder with a nourishing light. Look at him standing there, staring out at the sea. Is he not very a picture of hero? Is not a scene worthy of a great work of art? Why am I staring at the Thomas in the manner? Why? Is it not obvious? I must ensure that no one of my rules are all to distract him from his work.
hello there.
Oh, hello there, you're a visitor here, I suppose. Are you lost? Be sure not to lose your footing on the stairs. Okay, let's unlock this.
Yeah.
I see little reason for most of the rules and regulations imposed upon us, but Queen Nira knows best, I'm sure. Little boy's father? Good nickname. After all, it's all the result of her edicts that we'll be able to live each day in such peace and calm. We must be grateful. They are really brainwashed. And what we have here? Oh, here's the palace, I believe.
Hey there.
Welcome to Hydropolis. We are a peaceful kingdom. We will not tolerate troublemakers. You have been warned.
Yeah.
This is Hydroportal leads directly to the Queen Nira's palace. It may be only used by those with permission. Okay. So we need a permission for that. But let's talk with the last guy to gather some information. You asked me what I know of Queen Nira? Now that you mention her, I realize that I know very little. Her Majesty seldom appears before her people. Look, you see the building with the oligarchs? This is entrance to the palace. It lies on the ocean floor, you see. And at its top stands the eye. Yeah, this creepy eye. It is supposed to symbolize the benevolence with which Her Majesty watches over us, as the rumors tell is actually being a device she used to spy on her own people. Whenever or not this is true, we certainly never see her. Her interaction with the citizenry are conducted via the Archon Lander, her most trusted eye and advisor. Some even say that in truth it is he who rules our realm. But if that's so, what exactly is that she does? A casting? Well, I'm not sure. We learn an awful lot about Queen Nira that will be of much use to us. No, but we sure heard a lot about this Lander character. You're thinking this web might be our way in, Roland lad?
Really?
Interesting. Yeah, if we can get to him, we may be able to use him to get one step closer to the Queen. But how would we get to him? Oh, I know! Me! Ask me!
Oi!
What? Tell me! Actually, I'll fill you all in on the details in a bit. Let's get us one on the Tingami Bobs first, shall we?
Huh?
Tingami Bobs? Yeah, exactly. Let's try somewhere that sells accessories. Oops. Well, I don't quite understand, but alright then. Okay, we have something new on the leaf book. This fine fish is known as a big fin flyer. It used the power to fin to swim through the water at a high speed, which makes it a real challenge to catch, but that does not stop us trying. Young merfolk have long loved to compete to see who can net one. Who knows? He knows. Love is the best. Yeah, it's kind of entertainment one. Kingmaker. What we have here, everyday discipline. Here's a picture I took when out on a patrol around Evermore. It's marvelous to see the change that has come over Gaojaya since he arrived here. He's like a young pup, eager to give all that he can. I must learn from him example. Did you have to post this? An unknown vessel arrives. A boat I never seen before has sailed into the harbor. Where in the world can it be from, and who can have sailed it here? Okay, we need to go to the equipment shop. Here, man, you don't happen to sell bright red color rings, do you?
Whoa!
But what would you want with such a thing? Never your mind, sunshine. Have you got one or what? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. But the law forbids me to sell such an item. I dread to think how Archenlander would react if we were to learn of a such glanfront breach of the laws. That said, as far as I know, there is no law that prevents me from simply giving you one. All I ask that you help me in return, a fair exchange, I'm sure you will agree.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that, man. Alright, spit it out. What kind of help are you after?
Okay.
I have 3 orders awaiting delivery and I simply do not have time to deliver them myself. I would be grateful if you could oblige me. Oh my god, a delivery quest again. And we got some time limit. Oh, Proteus, there was a guy there. Righto, a spot delivery work in exchange for a nice coral ring doesn't sound too bad at all. Let's get moving, Evan. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go here first.
Hello.
Hello there, I have delivered for you from tried-and-tested armorers.
Hi.
Oh, at last! I can barely express how anxiously I have awaited its coming. I was utterly convinced that Queen Nera would grace her loving citizens with her hollow present before it arrived, but Gods be praised, it seems it has reached me in time. Gosh, so does she come out and greet the people often? Goodness, no, why? It must be all decades since we last so much as glimpsed her face. This is merely a guess, of course, although it certainly feels that long. Suffices it to say that she does not emerge from the palace often. Oh, how long has it been since last we gazed upon her radiant beauty? Not that she need emerge once she has Archenlander to attend to her every whim. It is he who handles the day-to-day running of the kingdom. He is difficult to catch a glimpse of for entirely the opposite reason. His every waking moment is spent rushing around the city attending to the affairs of state. Some say that Her Majesty has grown almost too dependent on him, but I would never dare make such a suggestion myself, of course. Of course. She's like her dog or something. Don't you think? Okay, there's one delivery. Here, there are 2 of them.
Hello.
Hello there, I have delivered for you from the tried-and-tested armorers. My word, I would never expect Xephos to start using tourists as a delivery boys, but I have no reason to complain. Thank you, young man. Not bad, eh? This head makes me look more handsome than ever. The ladies of Hydropolis will be unable to resist me. Oh, but I thought you weren't allowed to fall in love. Ah, yes, of course. It will take more than a new head to cause one as plain as I to fear falling foul of the ban on love. In truth, it is a rather sad state of affairs. Still, I might not dwell on it. There are no other restrictions in place that trouble me far more. All contentious topics are now prohibited in tavern conversation. Anyone who challenges the opinion of another is immediately apprehended by the guards. Even worse, ever since my friend fell from a rampant on his way home from the inn, we are now forbidden from venturing to high places. I will never forget the face of Archon Leander when he arrived at the scene. It was as though the world itself were about to end. My friend was almost entirely unhurt, but it was only a matter of hours before Queen Nerea promulgated the new law in order to prevent it from happening again. Such mollycoddling is enough to make one despair. Forgive me. Rather than bemoan my own prohibitive circumstances, I must instead encourage you to enjoy your freedom. Goodness knows I envy you it. Poor people. Where is the last one? Oh, it's there, so I need to do all the travel there. I could use the teleport, but I'm not sure if it's somewhere nearby. Oh. It's always some help. Okay, and we were here.
Hello.
I have something for you from Trident Tester Armorers.
Thank you very much.
Oh yes, thank you, but honestly, what a waste. A waste? What do you mean? I am a jeweler and Zephyrs was once my biggest wholesale customer, but now that love is forbidden, the market for jewelry has dwindled dramatically. The package you have just handed me contains items that Zephyrs has been unable to sell. Things are getting rather desperate, I must say. I would turn to the black market, but there is no escaping the unblinking gaze of the eye.
Excuse me?
But surely it can't see us here. You have clearly not been in a Hydropolis long. The eye sees all. Walls are not obstacles to its scrying magics. We are all of this under its content's gaze, and as soon as it catches a glimpse of any wrongdoing, the guards come running. Many now even hesitate to pick up coins that have fallen onto the street, not because it's illegal, you understand, but simply out of embarrassment at being observed in the act. But forgive me, you need not trouble yourself with my woes. Tidy, that's all our delivery's done. And I tell you what, man, we didn't hear some juicy tales about this kingdom while we were at it. If I wasn't convinced my plan was absolute beauty before a flipping well, I'm now. Come on, let's go back to Trident Tested and claim our reward. Sure. Let's use the teleport.
Thanks.
You have completed your deliveries, I see. Thank you. Here is your coral ring as promised. Okay, you obtain an adore ring. That is beautiful, teammate. All that I ask you that you inform no one of its provenance, and in the name of the gods, do not allow the guards to see you wearing it. Okay. So what's the plan, Lofty? I'm very curious.
Oi!
So that ring is the one of the ones that woman was talking about, isn't it?
Excuse me?
What do you mean to do it with it? To do with it, Lofty? Something proper genius, that's what. But you'll have to do something for me before I let you in on my little secret. You'll have to promise to call me Mr. Director, sir. Evan, Tanya, you're coming with me. They will just act as the lovers or something? Or that he's trying to engage or something like that. We'll see. Okay, there's a cast scene.
Alright, wedding scene, take one.
I knew it, that's something like that.
Action!
Poor Evan.
Look! Is he?
Proposing. Tunny? Yes, Evan?
Tiny like this. Or it looks like.
Oh, just get on with it, will you? It's make-believe, remember?
Yes, yes, of course.
He's so
I
stressed.
can bear it no longer. I care not a jot if love be forbidden. My feelings for you cannot be tamed. I must scream it from the rooftops.
That's it. Go on.
Will you? Will you marry me?
Was that the rite of the ring? A marriage proposal?
Oh no.
In broad
How
daylight?
could he?
Surely not. If Master Leander finds out, they will rot a year in jail.
And that's the plan.
Everybody's looking.
Focus, Tanny! Time for your close-up! Take the ring.
I love this genius
And-
here.
Well, Evan, you know what comes next. Spit it out.
I love you.
What was that, man? Project, boy, project! You are not in a cupboard, you are on the stage! Now, pucker
More
up,
love.
my boy. Time to go in for the kill.
And Batus.
lad. That's my daughter.
Facial expression. And there are guards there.
You there, you two! You are under arrest for the crime of public affection.
About time.
There's no use denying it. Her Majesty witnessed the entire sorry affair. Come with me.
And we're going to jail. Hydropolis jail. Here we come.
What?
Jail?
Oh, bang in!
Jail indeed, my boy, which means my little plan went off without a hitch. Tidy. If that be so, where's the Leander swap then, eh?
Well,
What business do you have with the Archon? And what exactly was your intent in floating the loves of Hydropolis so flagrantly, I wonder?
Excuse me?
Are you Leander? I am. Yes, we finally got to meet him. My apologies, we are forced to use a little artifice to gain your attention. Is that so? And why would you go to such lengths? Who are you? I am Evan Petty-Whisker Tildrum, King of Evermore. I have to come to you to sign a treaty. Fretty?
forgive me.
If you speak to an union, I'm afraid I must refuse. Just like that?
Well,
If it were up to me, yes, but Her Majesty has ordered that you be brought before her. Queen Nara wants to meet us?
yes.
She does, although why she would wish to do so is beyond me. Of course. Oh, that escalated quickly. Can we talk with those? Glory to Queen Nerea, long may she reign. Now you must keep waiting no longer. Go and listen to what she has to say.
Huh.
Queen Nerea is extremely busy, but yet she has designed to grant you an audience. You must not keep her waiting. You wish to speak to me, but Queen Nerea is expecting you. I don't recommend that you keep her waiting.
Yeah.
Queen Nerea is expecting you. Okay, I understand that no one wants to talk with me.
Well,
Queen Nerea herself has requested your presence. It will not to do to keep Her Majesty waiting. Okay, let's talk with her.
Now,
There is no need to go into tiresome explanation. All has been shown to me. You wish me to sign the treaty of yours, correct?
If I may be so bold.
We cannot, Your Majesty. The enter into a union would be, I must advise against it. Silence, Leander. Yes, Your Majesty. I have but one condition. Of course, and what might that be? Beneath the sea, not far from here, there is a labyrinth. A labyrinth, you say. Deep within it dwells a great sea monster, Cetus. Defeat the creature and return here unharmed. Do so, and I will sign your treaty. Really?
yes.
Really? Leander will accompany you. That's the test? A trial for him? Of course, Your Majesty. Her Majesty's word is a law. I will accompany you to the labyrinth as she wishes. We will see the beast is destroyed.
Forgive me.
Oh, but you must forgive me, I have not properly introduced myself. I am Leander Aristides, Archon of Hydropolis. It's very nice to meet you, Archon Leander. So, where exactly is the labyrinth? It lies in the sea southeast of Hydropolis. Then we best be on our way. Let's set sail and give the cities dripping, shall we, my hearties? Okay, Leander temporarily joins the party. Something new on the leaf book. Who would dare to propose in Hydropolis? Do they know how the law views love? It was misguided and reckless, to be sure. Yet I cannot forget it. It was such a romantic stand. Why must we deny such delights? Truly, I don't understand our loves. Do you think she has ever known it? Get a load of my jest. I look 1,000,000 guilders, right? That was taken just before Evan proposed to me. Well, sort of. Anyway, it really suits me, don't you think? Propose, you say? Bulding must hear more about this, yes? Bulding, oh. Tanya, you're serious? Evan proposed to you? No, not really, we're just messing around. You don't think I would marry Evan, do you? Oh, I see. I would, and I was so excited. Okay, can we talk with her? Cetus makes its lair in Leucippus' labyrinth. Leander will inform you of the precise location.
Yes.
The battle with Cetus will be brutal, I am sure. I shall pray to the gods to confer their protection upon both you and Archon Leander.
Yeah.
I am about an apprentice priestess, but one day I hope to become accomplished as a Salionera herself. Queen Era has given you a command, you will obey it or you will be returned to the seals. Oh, there's something here. Roland's journal, let's see. Hoping to meet with Leander, Evan and Tanya acted out a proposal stand with lofty directing. I have to say, the guy has some pretty smart ideas on occasion, but then he can't be that stupid. Evan had to take the trial of knowledge before he would work with him. I can't believe that you were released after less than 1 day behind bars. You are truly lucky. Perhaps such luck is the mark of a hero.
Huh?
Queen Nera has pardoned a criminal? This is unheard of. It must have been because they were merely visited here, or perhaps she was in an especially forgiving mood. Is there something here? Not really.
Hey there.
Would you like to use the Hydropol portal to travel? Yes, please. It was Ankura Harbor? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go to the labyrinth. Maybe I will save before I go there. Let's save. Alright. Can I change the party members for this guy? Yeah. Level 33. Let's see what he can do. I could change his weapons for something worse. Oh, he's using also magic there. I could give him something. Let's give him something like that. I got a lot of those baby bucklers, so why not?
Alright.
How about we just set the sail? Sure. Very well, all aboard. It's time to haul up the anchor and hoist the mainsail. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty far away. Okay, so it's better go that way. Of course it will attack me. Soldier spear. So that will be something for Tammy. Okay. It's better than the one she got here. I could check the areas here. There's some corals. maybe later I'll check out those areas. I need to go that way. Bonsai coral. There was something like that. I don't want a back attack, so... Oh, some nice sword. And another sword. Let's see the swords. Okay, nothing interesting. I missed the item.
You ready for this?
Level up. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, there's a teleport. So this is where Cetus live. The heart of the labyrinth is guarded by the great number of spirits troops. If we are to make our way there, it must be with an army. No skirmish, please. No, I hate it. I got level 7 and it's recommended level 12. Okay, maybe we'll do it. Yeah, I need to grind that up. I will just do a HP boost. And we will try it because I cannot, or I can cancel the deployment. Can we do it that way? Okay, maybe we really grind a bit before we go there. See, we cannot skip that. Oh, level 37. Okay, there is a war point, and that's good. Let's go back to Evermore. Oh my god, I was afraid of that I will need to level up this thing. Okay, let's take those. Okay, some research has been complete. on research? Not really, but we can level up this one. Nice. And there should be new... Oh, I cannot do it. Enough King's Gilder. Oh. Let's complete this research. And here. Okay, and that will be for all. Okay. Let's see the quest that we need to do for the scheme-rish thing. What's that? Granite lumbers. Can we do that? This hybrid? Oh, let's see.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we have one. Let me see now. Oh yes, intriguing. Now that I see it cap clumps, I understand. Thank you, Your Majesty. I finally feel confident in my ability to make bows of the highest quality. I'm so glad that I decided to move to this kingdom. There are so many talented craftspeople to learn from here. I hope that if I continue to work hard, Fido will not overshadow me. My fondest dream is that one day we will both become the best that we can be. That's a wonderful dream, newbie. I'll do whatever I can to support you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Majesty, and I hope I can repay you by providing you with an array of excellent new weapons. That'll be very useful. Okay, so we finished this quest. Oh, let's see. Scarwinkles. I got 3 of them. Oh, we need to talk in the gold pile. This is recommended level 25. Not really. Okay, those schemers are high one. Okay, let's go outside the city. There should be some. We got level 7 one now. There was level 14 if I remember correctly. Okay, there's one. I saw that there is one really near the Evermore. Oh, level 19? No? Where are the low level schemers then? There are some here and near the gold pile. Maybe I shouldn't look on this recommended level, I don't know. Let's go to Coldlands. Here was also a high level, if I remember correctly. Level 10. I got level 7. Maybe we should try. I will save. Unless I can check. Is there any other on the map? Too bad that I cannot check it out. There is one there. I'll change the party for now. I'll maybe take Batu with me. Oh, something like that. Okay, somewhere on the left. If I remember correctly, it was some high level one. Too bad that I don't see it from here. There isn't a lot of them. Or I don't see a lot of them on the map. Could be also that way. But if I remember, this one was some high level. Oh, level 9, it's not so bad. Okay, let's go on this one. So maybe it's not the one I was thinking about. Let's boost HP maybe. And my boost. Okay. I'm really not good at it. Okay, there's a guy that we're chasing after.
Good luck, everyone! Charge!
Let's destroy this. Let's destroy this one. Okay. It should help us a bit. Oh, they destroy it. Okay, let's go here.
Heaven!
Stay strong!
Oh, there's something here. Small military boost.
Now's our chance!
Oh, careful,
Okay, I
man.
don't have a military for that.
Stay strong!
There isn't a lot of us.
We can't afford to lose!
Curse you!
And I failed. I really don't get it. Okay, I could load it. I will cheat a bit. Here we will save. Load. Let's do it again. Okay, this is the level 10. Oh, that's the quest guy? Oh, the forces of Emma are here at last. You will be pleased to hear that we have selected our mightiest champion to command our force today. His name is Lida, and his presence is too sure to make the mock battle a valuable challenge for all involved. Now all preparations are complete. Let us know when you're ready to begin. Oh, another skirmish. Great. Level 14. No. Trying to level up here. Okay. Really, this skirmish part isn't my favorite one. Building a kingdom is maybe not so bad, but skirmish. Hey, it's not here anymore? I load the game and it's not here? So we cannot cheat like that. You need to protect your kingdom, so you need to learn how to do that like a real king. One does not cheat the game. Too bad. Because it's disappearing and I cannot do it. It's high level if I remember correctly. 16, yeah. Okay, so we got 16, 10 and something more. There's one near Evermore. There are two that I'm complete. Can I do something there? Oh, I can change them. Here we got a level 10. For example. It has the... but the attack is lower. Or the fiending roar. Okay, can I just find it there? Oh, I can go to the gold powder, by the way, that I'm here to finish the quest. Okay, I forgot that I need to take it first. I mean this one. Fortune Square, okay. There will be a new citizen thanks to that. Oh, hello there. Your name is Evan, is it not? The children have told me a great deal about you. They say that you have been helping people all over Goldpow. What a lovely young man you must be. There is no need to blush. It's important to praise a child when he does well. Now, there was something you want to talk me about? You want me to come with you to your kingdom? Wait, Evan, surely you're not the King Evan everyone has been talking about? Oh, what a stroke of good fortune! I would be delighted to become one of your subjects, your majesty. Anyone who does much for others as you do is sure to be a fine king. Okay, and we complete this. I had better return those young pups to their parents and explain the situation before I go. I suppose we shall meet again before long, your majesty, and in your kingdom no less. Okay, if I'm here, I can check this swift solution. It was near a casino, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there is a guy.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Okay, there's some new one. Take this one. Now let's take the complete one. Okay, we can take this and this for sure. Okay. Let's take 2 of those. Okay, we don't have any citizens.
Oh, by the way.
Okay. Oops. I need those currywinkles, skimrish. Those mushroom we need there, some lumber, and this is high level quest there. Okay, I should probably focus on those one. It's probably not so complicated. But okay, I see that. No, it's no good to start something new here. Oh, but there is one side quest here, so I will take it, and after that I will finish today's stream. It was somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I know, I could use the war point. This little guy here. Yeah.
Hey,
You there, young man. If you're looking for a special souvenir of your visit to Golpao, I have just the thing. It is almost impossible to put a value on something so precious, but I will happy to sell you to you for a mere 10,000 guilders. Are you serious? No? Are you sure, young man? You may never have the opportunity to buy this item ever again. I would hate for you to have any regrets.
hey.
I see that I need to buy it. You don't have enough money. I hope you are not trying to haggle with me. I refuse to accept less than 10,000 guilders. Are you serious? 10,000 guilders? I got like 2,000 now. I thought that he will maybe change the price. Okay, that's all the side quests here to take. Okay guys, so let's finish here. So thank you for today's stream. It was really fun to play it, except the skim range, but I will try to level up it till the next stream. So okay, have a nice day and see you on the next stream. Bye bye.